Hey YouTube, this is Kerry scrapping for a dart. Well, it's another Sunday. Just taking a little time to do some scrapping. It's one of the things I like to do on my Sundays. I got a large microwave here. Got it from a friend of mine that was doing some remodeling for an older lady. This thing's awesome. It's not your typical small little microwave. This thing's like industrial. It's huge. I weighed it before I strapped it. It was about 80 pounds. It's hard to see the carcass here, but that's where you would put your food in there. And this is just a shell. Pulled everything out of it. There's a lot of steel here, and if I would have taken this to my yard as is, it would go as an appliance rate, which is only paying like, I don't know, 2.5 cents a pound, which is ridiculous. If you pull just the plastic off of it, taking the steel, you get closer to 4 cents a pound, so it's well worth your time, in my opinion. So here's just some of the garbage, basically. I call the steel the garbage because there ain't a lot of money here. Some of the smaller items there. And then we'll go to the desk, or the workbench here. This is the good stuff. This is sheet aluminum. These are just the bulbs that were inside. There was several motors in this thing. There's a little small one right there. This is a larger one that has 2 fans on it, and this is a big motor here, and it's got, of course, the cast aluminum on the outside. So this one I will pull apart. This one I will not, too small. Throw that in with your motors. Here's another one right here. It's got a lot of plastic on it. This one I may or may not pull apart. I probably will, just because there's some nice big winding right there of copper. There are a few items here. I'm not sure exactly what they call these. Some of the stuff, I think some yards won't take this stuff because they consider this stuff hazardous now. I found one yard that still takes microwaves whole. I'm not going to mess with this stuff. I'll probably just throw it in with my appliance rate, just get rid of it. And I thought this was kind of funny. The instructions were glued right next to where it says may cause fires. It's funny. But anyway, this is like the blueprint of the machine that has all the part numbers. This is a giant transformer, really big. It's about 20 pounds. Lots of copper there. This I will pull apart. Small ones I don't mess with, but these ones I will just take a Dremel or something and cut this off. And then you pull off this piece, then you can just hammer the rest right out the back. It doesn't take very long. There's a nice pile of wire. This is the control board here on the front, and on the back there's lots of goodies there. There's another smaller transformer. There's some switches. These little plastic pieces, if you pull them off, you'll find little copper windings in there. This is just a low-grade board, not worth anything in my area. And just a little bit more wire in there. And these are just some smaller switches here. These are some ties that the wires were connected to, like the metal. They would just twist these around the wire bundles to keep them in place. And this is where the light bulbs were. This is dirty brass. And then this isn't related to this microwave, but this is just from one piece of wiring out of the wash machine over there. I stripped the plug, those heavy duty plugs. It's about 12 ounces of bare bright. So you always want to strip wire that's about the size of maybe a pencil eraser, or if you get Romex in like this, I always strip this because this is definitely bare bright. And other than that, that's what's inside of a 80-pound microwave. So again, and you just want to do some experiments yourself and see if it's worth pulling stuff apart. Small microwaves I don't mess with, but these large ones like this, I will tackle now. You can see how big that thing is. It's like 3/4 of my tailgate. So anyway, hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you're all scrapping. Take care.